Hello there. I say keep Parliament locked down as the Queen herself instructed, on the advice of the Privy Council. The Scottish Court of Sessions has today ruled that the prorogation of Parliament was unlawful and therefore null and void because it says that Boris Johnson misled the Queen when advising her to put out the order. A statement on the ruling from the court said, "All three First Division judges have decided that the PM's advice to HM the Queen is justiciable, that it was motivated by the improper purpose of stymying Parliament, and that it and what followed from it is unlawful." And it finished the statement saying, "The court will accordingly make an order declaring that the Prime Minister's advice to HM the Queen and the prorogation which followed thereon was unlawful and is thus null and of no effect." Now, having read the entire two-page document from the Court of Session, they do not appear to have cited any statute or other law to back this up, nor any case law either. Now, the full judgment is due out by Friday, I think, so maybe we'll have more of an idea then on what they're basing this on. I also saw on the BBC that an order hasn't been issued, and with the UK Supreme Court due to deliberate this prorogation next Tuesday, then it might be a bit premature so to do. But this hasn't stopped the Remainer politicians all converging on Westminster to try and throw open the doors and renew their Stop Brexit antics, as well as to demand that Boris instantly fall on his sword for breaking the rules, when that's all the Remainers have been doing for over 3 years. The hypocrisy is staggering. Anyway, we should definitely wait until the Supreme Court makes a decision, because what would happen if the Remainers took over Parliament again and passed a law in a few days like they did last time, only to find out that the Supreme Court reverses the Scottish judge's decision? Then we'd be in an even deeper constitutional mire. Anyway, I'm not sure that the judges have seen a transcript of the actual Privy Council meeting that took place in Balmoral, where the one notable absentee was the Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Maybe the 3 members of the Privy Council that attended, who were the Leader of the House of Lords, the Chief Whip and Jacob Rees-Mogg, merely advised her to prorogue Parliament between 2 sets of dates. I don't know. If that's all that happened, then what's the beef? Anyway, the Queen may be venerable in her years, but she does have loads of experience in these matters. She is also surrounded by advisors, as well as a top-notch team of unnamed lawyers. She also reads the papers and watches the news, so I reckon she made her decision with all that in mind. Our parliamentarians may live in a Westminster bubble, but I've heard from many sources over the years that Her Majesty is meticulous when going about her royal duties. And at the end of the day, it is her decision, and she is not personally answerable to the courts. And I think the only way for the Remainers to properly take their seats is if the Queen is advised by the right people, and I think that's the Prime Minister, to recall Parliament. I must admit, if I were her, I'd be tempted to get the carriage and footman out, ride down the road to Westminster and double down personally on the prorogation, just to make the royal point. But I doubt she's nowhere near as petty-minded as me. But at the end of the day, the general thinking is that this Court of Session's decision will be reversed next week by the Supreme Court. But I remind you, this is Brexit we're talking about. Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.